Hi everyone, today we take a look at the set number 8037, Anakin's Y-Wing from the Clone Wars. It has a piece count of 570 and it includes 3 minifigures. Anakin's minifigure comes with the blue lightsaber and he has only a front print on the torso, no leg prints, and also no prints on the back. And as well, only one face print. That's why I'll show you the back of the head, because this is the only face print he has. We can already move to Ahsoka's minifigure. Ahsoka's minifigure comes with a green lightsaber and also her torso has only a front print. She has no back prints and also no leg prints. So on the back you don't even see shoulder blades. Her minifigure has as well only one face print. That's why I'm not going to remove the hairpiece. And when we speak already about the hairpiece, when we time travel and we think it's 2009, that's actually a great job what they did with the hairpiece. And if you disagree, let me know in the comments. And to be honest, this is actually my only Ahsoka minifigure I have. So I have no comparison here as well, but I'm already happy with this one. And last but not least, we also have an R2-D2 in the set, and you can already see that it has a different design because this is a Clone Wars R2-D2. And as a comparison, I'll show you the R2-D2 from the buildable R2-D2, the minifigure of course, and you see the differences in the details, but more or less they are the same on it. And of course, since this one is like a collector's one, it has a back print, and this one doesn't have a back print at all. After all the minifigures, I think it's time for the Y-Wing. Again, I have to remind you, it's 2009 and it's made for kids. So we should not criticize it too much. So what I tried to say is that the blasters, they look good, but of course I cannot always talk positive. I also have to show you literally the downside. I think here they could have done a better job. They could have at least used another one of those, half of that size, to put it here in the back, and then you don't see it. And here we have already the first cockpit. The windshields are printed, all of them. Here on the side we have no prints, but these two are printed. The first thing I want to show you is now I'm not acting. Oh, that should not happen now. Where did this come from? So I put the Y-Wing back because I want to show you something, and I don't know if it's because of the age of the set or maybe I built something wrongly, but look what's happening when I try to open the cockpit. And I'm not acting. Look, I hope, I don't know, let's take it like this because I'm right-handed. So now grab it here and I want to open it. Or no, maybe it's better to show it because then I can show it better to you. And you see, that's what I don't like about this set. And I don't know if I did something wrong, but you see you're lifting it and then you're also lifting this one, and then it's just, yeah, it's not that cool. So what you have to do is you really have to hold it with both hands. And at the same time, you have to push the thing up, but even it's super hard. And every time I hear that sound, that cracking sound, then I think, oh, I broke something now. But it's really like this. And yeah, it's good that I just use it to display and not to play around with it, because probably the windshield would not be there anymore. But that's what I wanted to share with you, so you're also aware of that. And write it in the comments what your experience are, please. This is the first part. And also when we already show this, we have here a printed tile, and probably you can see it. I don't know if you see it in the light, but you see here it's blue because I bought this as a used set, and now you see the disadvantage. Sometimes when you buy it used, some kids, they just draw on it. That's the downside of a used set. But let's move to the next part, which is right behind Anakin's cockpit. Of course, I opened it already. I have to show you before we go to the next part. You can actually put Anakin in there. So here, and then we can just put him in here, and he's ready to fly. And we can already go to the next part. Right behind him is the place for Ahsoka. So here you can remove this part, take as well Ahsoka, put her in the right position, and you can place her here as well. The disadvantage here as well is that you have to be careful, or it's just because of her hair piece, it's not that easy to put that thing on it. But since we are recording, it was actually better than when I do it without recording. So probably when I do it next time, I have to record it. So anyways, yeah, here you can place Ahsoka. You have here 2 blasters. They are not spring-loaded shooters, so you can just imagine that you're shooting around with those. You can move them up and down, not left and right. We can get already to the next part, which is this suspicious looking piece here, but this is for, I almost took the wrong R2-D2. This is for R2-D2, and you put that thing, that gray thing here, right in this hole here. So you place it like this, and then you're probably asking yourself, why like this and not with the 1x2 brick? I'm gonna show you, because what you have down here is a missile, and you can launch that with R2-D2. When you move him, you launch the missile. I had to do it twice because I was insecure at how much it's gonna hurt. But yeah, this is it. You're gonna launch this piece, and I like this play feature. When I understood it, it was pretty fun, and it's super secure. To be honest, he doesn't fall out, so you can recharge it quickly. You put the thing back in, it's recharged, and then you could trigger it again. But I'm not gonna do it, because then I'm gonna shoot at something. I know probably 100% you were asking yourself, yeah, but Swiss Brickster, you removed now all the lightsabers. Where are the lightsabers? Good that you asked me, because we have here a part we can lift, and in this we can place the lightsabers. And that's how you can place Anakin, Ahsoka, and R2-D2 in the set. You can play around with it, and you have everything in here. That's pretty cool. And I like it in general when the designers think about that, because you want to play with that thing. And if you have, it's cool that you have blasters and everything, lightsabers, but of course everybody knows you cannot take those things into the cockpit, so you have to place them somewhere or store them somewhere. That's why I like that you have at least this one, so you can put the lightsabers in there. My personal opinion about that set is I really like it. I like that you can place all the minifigures in there. I know that there are some sets where you have more minifigures than space in the cockpit. Then they just lay around, so actually you cannot play with it. That's why I like it. And I think nowadays you also get this set used for around 80 bucks. Of course, it's still a lot of money for plastic, but if you want to have a set from the 2009, I recommend this one. I like it. They did a good job with the design. It looks accurate, but the only thing what I don't like is that piece here. And actually that happened to me the first time when I grabbed it. That thing just fell off. And yeah, that here, they could have used another technique, but that's something small. That's okay. And I also do not criticize that you don't have those let's call them legs. Sorry, I don't know the correct name, but you don't have those legs. Sorry, then it's just a playset. Be happy that you get cool minifigures, a play feature. You can have a storage compartment. You can put all the minifigures in there. And now if the Y-wing is on the desk or table or whatever on the shelf like this, nobody's gonna look down here. It's gonna be like, oh, I see there are no legs. Oh, nobody cares. What I care about is that I don't have so many stickers, and in this set as well, that's why I recommend it. You have only 2 stickers, this one and the same on the other side. And that's the only thing, That's why when you have the chance and you want to have a Y-wing from 2009 with these 3 cool minifigures, go and get it. Otherwise, leave it.